Hey guys, got another deck profile for you. This is my Blackwing deck profile. This is my favorite deck of all time. I've been playing this for years, and I've been tweaking it all the time, trying to keep making it better and better. This is what I believe to be my best, most consistent one to date. And I'll give you guys the profile. Won't go in depth with it. I'll just give you the cards because it's a very self-explanatory deck to play. And there's a lot of other YouTube videos that tell you how to play it. But I really think that if you just look at the cards, you'll be able to figure out in maybe like 10 minutes or so. It's a really simple deck to play. So without further ado, here we go. First all, I'm going to be playing one Shura, the Blue Flame. Three Bora, the Spear. Three Kris, the Crack of Dawn. Three Gale, the Whirlwind. Three Blizzard, the Far North. I do see one comment. I do see a lot of other profiles have this at 1 or 2, which I think is absurd. I've never had a time when I wasn't happy to see this guy in my hand. This guy can save you games. Being able to special summon any Blackwing monster that's level 4 or lower from the graveyard, except itself. The only bad thing I can ever say about this card is it cannot be special summoned, like from anywhere, period. So that's the only negative thing I have to say about it. But this card saves games. And I personally believe you need to play it at 3. That's my one comment for the video. One Zephyros the Elite. 2 Oroshi the Squall. 2 Pinaki the Waxing Moon. 1 Steam the Cloak. 1 Gladius the Midnight Sun. 2 Kalut the Moon Shadow. 1 Tornado the Reverse Wind. 1 Gofu the Vague Shadow. And that concludes the monsters. On the spells, you can play 3 Black Whirlwind. You cannot play less than 3. You need to play 3 in this deck. Because that gets so many combos and plays off. It's just crazy. It's an absolute staple. Play 1 Upstart for draw power. 3 Dark World Dealings. 2 Allure of Darkness. Actually, I lied. I'm gonna say 2 comments on this video. As you can see, this is a draw power deck to try and get that Black Whirlwind. Allure of Darkness. I hate this card. This card is terrible in my opinion because you have to banish a card from your hand. I hate having to do that because I'd have no way to get that card back. If I needed it, I wouldn't be able to get it from the graveyard with Blizzard or anything. It's just there unless I decide to play a card specifically to do that, to bring that back, and I do not want to do that. I like using all my cards without having to bring them back from being banished or stuff by cards like this. That's why I hate Pot of Desires and stuff like that. Just with this deck, I kind of have found that I kind of have to play it just to get the Black Whirlwind. So you need to play it, in my opinion. I played it at 2. I played it at 3, but I replaced it with an Upstart because that's better. Don't know why I didn't do that at first. So yeah, play this at 2, and I hate that card. 1 Soul Charge, make so many plays with that. 1 Cattle Call to help get your Onomaru play out, which is your big beater synchro monster that can get like 6,000 attack when it's attacking onto traps. I'm gonna play 1 Black Sonic, 1 Delta Crow Anti-Reverse. Thing to note, these cards you can activate from your hand if you control exactly 3 Blackwing monsters. So, little fun fact. 2 Icarus Attack. Tribute 1 Winged Beast type monster, then target 2 cards on the field and destroy them. And last but not least, 1 Solemn Warning. I also don't like playing like Dimensional Barrier and stuff. I'm not even getting them. Because 1, the prices are going to go down because they will get hit in a ban list eventually. So that would be like a waste of $70 in my opinion. And unless you're like hardcore or going to like tournaments and like nationals or regionals or stuff like that, I say you don't need D-Barrier or other stuff like that. That's just annoying and other people will hate you for it. As I said in other videos, I make decks for fun. D-Barrier is not fun because you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! When somebody plays D-Barrier. So that's my little rant. On to the extra deck. Gonna play 1 Armor Master, my absolute favorite Blackwing Synchro. It's just so awesome. Gonna play 2 Nathong. Gonna get an extra normal summon, which will let you search more with Black Whirlwind. Play 1 Obsidian Hawk Joe. You get a special summon, a level 5 or higher winged beast type monster from your graveyard. Gonna play Raikiri the Rain Shower to help pop cards. 1 Chidori the Rain Sprinkling. It gains 300 attack for every winged beast type monster, or for every Blackwing monster in your graveyard. So you're gonna have a lot of attack. This can easily get to 4,000 plus attack. Play 1 Blackwing Armed Wing. This card does piercing damage. When it attacks, it gains 500 attack. So it'll be a 2,800, or when it attacks a defense position monster, mind you, not just any monster, specifically a defense one. It'll gain 500 attack, and then it does piercing damage, so it's a 2,800 piercer. Very good for finishing off your opponent. 1 Onomaru the Divine Thunder. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. If you synchro summon him using only synchro monsters, it gains 300 attack during the damage step only. Yeah. So he's a big beater. He's not too hard to get out. This guy is what I usually use to get him out with Armor Master or something. He is treated as a tuner when you use Blackwing monsters to synchro summon him. So that's basically, he's always a tuner. And then you just use something like this, and then sync into Onomaru for like a 6,000 attack monster that can't be destroyed by card effects. Next to play 1 Beals. I think this card is a staple because it's just so dang easy to make. Get any level 7 Blackwing monster like a Armor Master, and Oroshi the Squall, and you've got Beals. Amazing. And of course there's other ways to get them out too. I'm going to play 1 Clearwing Synchro Dragon because this deck just churns out level 7 synchros like crazy. Amazing card. 1 Trish, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, to just cause some grief for your opponent, but not just shut down everything like D-Barrier. This card, it can be annoying, but it's not just set it and go. It takes a little bit of work, but it's very easy to get. I don't know, Oroshi the Squall, and then like a Kalut and a Kris. And you'll have other plays too. Like, it's not too hard to get these on the field or these on the field in one turn. That's not hard to do, as long as you know how to do it. But yeah, Trish is a must in this deck. It's just so easy to make. One Samsara for defense. Plus, it's a non-tuner, level 5, which I think is kind of needed to help make Onimaru, because sometimes you'll have a 5 or a 7 like Rakiri, but because you used Blackwing monsters to summon him, he's treated as a tuner, and that's not optional. And so if you go to Sohaya next, you'll just have 2 tuner monsters, and you can't go into Onimaru. So you go into Samsara instead. Or if you just need a wall, he's got a 2600 defense, pretty good. And it's a monster reborn, so when it's destroyed by battle or card effects and sent to the graveyard, you get a special summon 1 monster from either player's graveyard. That's just really good. And last but not least, we have Utopia and Utopia the Lightning. No, I did not pay money for this. I did not even have to trade for it. I pulled it from a OTS 4-pack. Official tournament store packs, if you don't know what those are. If you don't have a store by you that you play tournaments at, that's how you get this. I was very, very lucky and able to get it. Actually, funny story, I pulled the Ulti Instant Fusion the 2 days before from another tournament pack. So, and I never get like pulls like this. I mean, I pulled the Clearwing, but that was like last year or something. So I don't get like these really nice expensive cards very often. So I've been trying to get this card for forever. It's amazing. 5,000 beater. Opponent can't do anything about it, really. And yeah, so that concludes my deck profile. Can't see any of the cards because there's glare, but I don't give a rip. And anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you want to hit like and subscribe, I could care less, honestly, because everybody says that. And really, I just want to help people, so if you dislike or like or comment or stuff, that's okay with me, but that doesn't really matter. It's just having you guys have fun. That's all I care about, I guess. So that's all for today. I'll come up with another profile soon. I have lots of decks to cover. Thanks for watching. See ya.